It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll see the Buccaneers, reigning league MVP. Your standard at running back this.
The Buccaneers offense working on a 3-game winning streak as they start. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Mayfield now. He finds his man, complete. That's Robertson. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now a first carry here for their running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Mayfield now from the 50. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Bucs first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And able to elude 1 tackler, but only gets this back to the line of scrimmage. The Buccaneers sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Bucs are on the board first here this afternoon. Buccaneers offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. We take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns out of the backfield. And his numbers are superior to the rest of his peers at this point in the season. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And you look at the Saints defense. They're squarely in the middle of the pack against the run this year, number 16 in the NFL.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the number 1 rushing team, they have to.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Buccaneers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has been a monster in the red zone here in these first couple of months of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in rushing touchdowns. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Nice move at the 40. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see. Finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Saints 2-yard line.
And they'll run again. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as his guys are able to extend their lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And
there again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
they suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 92 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Throwing, Mayfield. He finds his man, complete. It's Robertson. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They'll come up 2nd and 7. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. To throw, Mayfield. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has been a big component of the passing games. Following the interception, Mayfield. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great effort there. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak. And they'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. Right back to him on first down. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down. In motion goes the tight end. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 20-yard line. Give them 18 on the play. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. From the gun, Mayfield. He'll find McMillan here. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be full. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's already... Now Mayfield. He finds his man, complete. That's Robertson. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. And now here's a carry heading left. Now he's into the clear again, inside the 20. And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your...
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's closing in on 200 yards on the ground with the 4th quarter still to come. We're in the 3rd. Good shot to get there.
And now he's got to make sure he convinces his coaching staff to leave him out there and keep touching the ball, because when you've had that kind of a day, there is a tendency to think about getting him out and saving some of it. Running backs never like to save yardage.
You know he's tapping his quarterback on the shoulder. I'll take the ball again, please, right?
Not turning down any carries.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. Back now in Tampa. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And he continues to rack up the yardage on the ground. That last run going to move him over 200 yards rushing now in this game alone. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And ultimately this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but boy, he showed off that make-you-miss ability that certainly is in his arsenal.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Mayfield. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 27-yard line. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
7-yard line.
Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Mayfield to throw it. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
At the 22-yard line.
Mayfield looks to throw. He's got Slayton on the slant. That'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards.
That's good for a first down.
Good.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's up?
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. So how about the season, Charles, that he continues to put together? That's now 25 rushing touchdowns on the year. That's getting into some very rarefied territory.
Yeah, it made you and I do a little extra homework prior to this one in anticipation.
Set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 235 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Alert, 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 alert.
And 2.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's up?
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they... Now Baker going to change it up.
What's up?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
What's up?
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Dead. Dead.
Now back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss on the play, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. Home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's made his presence felt in the passing game throughout the season.
Dead. What's up?
And they will take a knee here. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.